Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are back with another review of a day at an amusement park, and this time we will be talking about this day we just had at Hersheypark. And so anyway, when we first got in the park, we did Sky Rush, and then we headed over to Great Bear, and then after Great Bear we headed to Storm Runner, and then after Storm Runner we headed to Jolly Rancher Remix, where we didn't really get to smell the flavor as much because
the flavor tunnel running.
Yeah, the flavors tunnel is not running once again. And so after that, we headed to Mixed. And then after Mixed, we headed to the boardwalk, where we did Whitecap Racer and Breaker's Edge. And then after Breaker's Edge, we headed to...
that Breaker's Edge, then Whitecap.
And then Whitecap Racer. And then after that, those two, we headed to... we headed to Whirlwind. And then after Whirlwind, we headed to Vortex. And then after Vortex, we got changed and went to East Coast Burger Works, which was our last time there for the season. And it was a really good meal too. I got their mac and cheese burger as always. And so anyway, after the East Coast Burger Works, we headed to, I think, Wildcats Revenge. Yeah, and then after Wildcats Revenge, we headed to Lightning Racer. And then after Lightning Racer, we headed to the Claw, where we got the high side. And then after the Claw, we headed to Candymonium at first.
After the Claw?
Yeah. I think we went into Candymonium at first.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think that's when we went to... no, that's when we went to Hershey Triple Towers.
Yeah, the Triple Towers, never mind.
And rode Hershey's Kisses Tower. And then after the Kisses Tower, we headed to the Kissing Tower. And then after the Kissing Tower, we went to go check the line for Candymonium to see if it was a wait. Which I really wanted to get a ride in on Candymonium, and it was an hour wait, so we just checked the rides in Midway America, and they were long too, so we just decided to come back to Candymonium.
We went on the Hershey Tower too at one point.
Oh yeah, we went on the Hershey Tower too at one point. I think that might have been after Candymonium. We went on the Hershey Tower, and then after the Hershey... I think we went on the Hershey Tower after I finally got my ride in on Candymonium. Yeah, probably. So after those two things, we got a re-ride on Wildcats Revenge. And then after Wildcats Revenge, we headed to Moe's. And then after Moe's, we headed to night ride on Sky Rush, where Evie suggested that I get a night ride on Candymonium instead, but that we get a night ride on Candymonium instead. I mean, but I just wanted to stick it out for Sky Rush, and now it comes the example where I regret not getting a night ride on Candymonium. Like, another example of an urge I have, and then regret right after. So, yeah, but tonight was still a good night right on Sky Rush. And so anyway, that concludes this review of the day at Hersheypark. So make sure to reply to me your oh, I forgot to mention, shout out to that ride up at Wildcats Revenge who was like, let me see. And yeah, so shout out to that guy. And yeah, so after that basically concludes this review of the day for real this time. So make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19. And make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I sell t-shirts, face masks, all the things. So make sure to go check it out. I'll have a link in the description. And make sure to subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications and ring that bell so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one.